Having a Kundali in your pocket, in your phone, in your tablet will come handy, because whenever there is a transit and you are watching such videos, you can directly go to your horoscope and check how it is related to your own horoscope. How is the Dasha Mahadasha right now running in your life? And for that you can book a Kundali PDF report, which is an elaborate report, a system generated 300 plus pages report, which caters to your need of all the astrology data. It feeds you with not only your basic charts but also detailed Shodash work chart, divisional charts, all the types of Dasha, Mahadasha, Antardashas, and also an overview of 10 years of your life with current year predictions. This gives you a great guidance and a bird's eye view of your life in the future, how the future holds for you, and you can decide for yourself whether you want to take that step that you are thinking of. So book your Kundali PDF today and keep the destiny in your own hands. You will get a bonus numerology section if you book our detailed Kundali PDF. For more types of PDF reports catering to different yogas, catering to all the 20-year analysis, 10-year analysis, check out the website. Taurus. Now in case of Taurus ascendant, the combustion will happen in your second house. As you are an earth zodiac sign, a combust Jupiter can be a little, you can say something that affects your financial security, something that affects your morals, cognizance in your life. And this affects your value, your family values, your financial values, where you are supposed to invest, and say you want to help somebody, should you help or not. All these moral decisions are also under the purview of Jupiter, which is in the second house, which is with Sun. And remember, Sun is right now in Taurus. With Sun on the ascendant, it kind of overpowers the Jupiter. Now, what is Surya? Surya is your fourth lord. Fourth house means comfort zone. Sometimes you will try to override the value system and financial security just because you want to be comfortable. Say for example, you are getting two type of job. One that gives you good money but needs a lot of hard work. Other that gives you a similar or low salary, similar to your current salary or low salary, but it is a very comfortable job. You may choose something which is more suitable to your needs. I'm not saying that is wrong. All I'm saying is that if your life is demanding a little bit of hustle, if your life is demanding a little bit of action, then try not to surrender to the circumstances and don't become too comfortable with the circumstance and environment. You need to focus more on, I will say, focus more on discipline, focus more on right financial direction. You should first of all correct your eating habits, because your eating habits may create a lot of lethargy in your body. Eat less tamasic food, eat more sattvic food. That will create activity, positive activity. Sleep right and listen to the elders in the family. Do not ignore advices of the elderly. Otherwise, this family miscommunication can create real estate, property related issues. Some factors in the family may dominate your overall life, and even in your office you are thinking about them. If you see Jupiter is a ruler of your 11th house. 11th lord is in second house. This is actually a very good placement, but if it goes combust, it will start showing the results of the 8th house. That means uncertainties, sudden loss of investment, and you decided to do something, everything was going right, and one wrong decision and everything is going southward. So you have to be very, very careful that Jupiter is here to support you. What you will have to do is you will have to follow Jupiterian sattvic lifestyle. Virgo. Now in case of Virgo, observe that Jupiter is going to be combust in your 10th house. It's your 4th lord, it's your 7th lord. It goes combust in the 10th house, it starts affecting your career, your reputation. The targets that you have set for yourself may become more floating, may seem unapproachable, unreachable, unachievable. Now here you will have to understand that for Virgo, the expenses or the factor that there can be future expenses will dominate your decision, especially if you are in business, in your career, and maybe in the family. You want to plan a family trip, but you know that there is a certain expense coming your way. So you will see that you will cut down your aspirations, your happiness, and maybe choose to live a mediocre life instead of thinking how you can expand your income. See, this is the problem with Combust Jupiter. Instead of expansion, it will try to shrink itself. And 10th house is your career, your livelihood, your pride, your ego. And sometimes, just to prove that you are superior, you may take certain decisions that is actually going against the growth of your career, growth of your company. And this can also create a warlike situation in the family. Say, for example, you are a homemaker, but you get to listen that money is more important. Money is the symbol of success. And suddenly you start feeling that you are not valued. And this creates a tussle in the entire family. Because what happens is that we equate everything with money. That is how the world has been in the Kali Yuga, that everything is money, which is not true. But when Jupiter goes combust in the 10th house, the money becomes the primary driving force. And Sun in the 10th house is naturally very strong. It wants you to shine, bright, work. But where is the wisdom? You become famous. You can become famous overnight. But you have to ensure that you are becoming famous for all the right reasons. And therefore, all social media influencers who are Virgo ascendant or Virgo moon sign should be careful with how they come in the public, with how they approach. Also, you can be very much dependent on your ego. You will say you want to prove something, you want to prove a point, you are too much self-dependent. All that is good. But again, where is the wisdom? Jupiter rules 50% of your Kendra Bhav, 4th and 7th house. Your family life, your home, your assets, your business, your marriage is ruled by Jupiter. What can happen is that your career may consume these areas and may over-dominate these areas of life. Otherwise, overall, I will say that it gives you power, it gives you authority. Just ensure that you are doing wise things. Your decisions are more wiser than everybody else. Otherwise, sheer presence of Sun and Jupiter in the 10th house can give you fame, success, name. And if you are following the Sattvic path, even the Combust Jupiter, because Combust means invisible, not absent, Jupiter is still very much present there. Its energies are present there. It will give you a good career, a good success. Maybe you will see it sometime later, but keep working hard, keep moving in the right direction. And in case you are stuck, a prominent father figure or somebody who is similar to your profession can help you. Capricorn. Now for Capricorn, Jupiter is combust in your 6th house. 6th house is basically enemy. With Sun and Jupiter in the 6th house, your entire focus is towards health, and sometimes you're over obsessed with your health. You may hit the gym and overdo things. Nutrition is one thing. Practicing too much of dieting or too much of planned nutrition is also bad for your health. You need to listen to your body also. Maybe your body is not ready for that shock. You should not fight with your own self, with your own body. You should adapt. So yoga is a very, very good remedy in this case. Yoga works really well because it helps you adapt to the circumstances. For Capricorn, Jupiter rules your 12th house. Jupiter rules your 3rd house. There is a Vipareet Rajyog that the 12th house Lord is in the 6th house. But this also shows that in order to achieve a continuity in your life, you will have to give up a lot of things. So it's a great time to give up bad habits, give up lethargy, pick up yourself and start working hard for your bright future. With Sun in the 6th house, you now know who your enemies are. And it is just visible to you, just that your decision should be a little wiser. Ego will blind you. But what you have to do is you have to understand things in the long-term manner and maybe take help or advice from somebody who is senior. In this case, chanting Vishnu Sahasranam and reading Bhagavad-gita will be a very good advice. And for a lot of people who are looking for job, this can be the time when you will get a job. Maybe not something that you like, but something that will help you maintain continuity. Continuity is the theme for Capricorn Ascendant and Capricorn Moon sign. And remember, If you are fighting the adverse situation, if you keep your mind calm and cool, the Vipreet Rajyog will kick in and you will get rid of enemies and negative energies. For people who are stuck, people who don't know what to do, chanting Hanuman Chalisa 100 times in a span of 11 days can be really, really helpful, because you are taking the blessings from the Bhagwan Hanuman himself.